Bible prophecy is active and unfolding daily. Zechariah 12, Isaiah 17, Psalm 83, Ezekiel 38. Here is what the LameStream Media is not telling you. Shalom, my friends. Welcome to this week's newscast. From the Jerusalem Post, while briefing visiting U.S. lawmakers last week, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu used a map to show the Iranian areas of penetration in the region. These areas extend from Yemen through Iraq, Afghanistan, Syria, and Lebanon. Hamas also said last week that it was opening a new chapter in its relations with Tehran. In Syria, the Iranians are moving 20,000 Shia fighters from Iraq, Pakistan, and Afghanistan into the southern part of the country, from where they can threaten both Israel and Jordan, with one government official putting the ratio at 1 Iranian soldier for every 12 militiamen. That would mean there are currently 1,700 Iranian soldiers within mortar range of Israel and Jordan. Former ambassador to the UN and Foreign Ministry Director General Dori Gold, who heads the Jerusalem Center for Public Affairs, said, quote, "The Iranians have applied a policy of encirclement toward Israel. They built up Hezbollah to a force bigger than most armies, and now they are expanding Hezbollah into Syria, and at the same time, they've been working with Hamas," close quote. By the same token, the Iranians are currently trying to encircle Saudi Arabia. Quote, "The Iranians are using an insurgency force of Yemenite Shiites and creating a platform in Yemen for launching rockets into Saudi territory," close quote. The parallels are striking with how Iran has used Hezbollah in Lebanon to hit Israel. The Iranians, Gold said, are currently very carefully watching the standoff between the U.S. and North Korea. How the U.S. responds will also impact on Iran's hegemonic designs. Quote, "If Iran sees that the U.S. stood strong against Korea and North Korea blinked first, then the Iranians will have to think twice about escalating their own challenges to Washington in the future," close quote. And from the AFP, Iran's parliament on Sunday approved more than $500 million, that's a B, billion, $500 million in funding for the country's missile program and foreign operations of the Revolutionary Guards in response to U.S. sanctions. After the vote result was announced, lawmakers shouted, "Death to America!" And from the Jerusalem Post, Iran is moving in to fill the vacuum in Syria created by the retreat of ISIS. In addition, Iran has not given up on its ambitions to become a nuclear threshold state. It sure is obvious to me, my friends. Things are escalating in the Middle East in some very new ways. Now, I have another matan for you, my friends, another gift. You can now get both of my books absolutely free as PDF downloads. Now, through my book titled Road to Paradise, How to Find the Way, you can read about the many different ways Elohim has revealed himself to me throughout my lifetime. And you can know how to find him doing the same in your own life. Also, with my Odiot workbook titled Lashon HaKodesh Kadam, you can enjoy learning Elohim's original letter forms. Both books are absolutely free as PDF downloads. Just go to watchallen.com and click the links. ALAN, watchallen.com. Turning to wars and rumors of wars on Monday, August 7th. From Kurdistan 24, ISIS claimed that it killed more than 60 Iraqi soldiers in a suicide bombing near the Iraq-Syria border, according to a message intercepted by the Site Intelligence Group. The militant group said their fighters attacked bases in the Jamuna area near Al-Tanaf in Syria, where they killed 68 Iraqi soldiers. The group launched its assault from 3 directions, where they clashed with troops in Al-Furat, a province in western Iraq. ISIS claimed 6 military barracks were set on fire, 7 vehicles were destroyed, and 1 Iraqi soldier was taken hostage. And turning to our Intifada update on Saturday, August 12th, from Israel Hayom, a Jerusalem light rail security guard who is a Christian Arab resident of East Jerusalem was stabbed by a female Palestinian. Security camera footage shows that she first closed in on a Jewish man near Damascus Gate and tried to stab him several times with a knife, but the man managed to escape. Then she proceeded to the nearby station where she zeroed in on the security guard before being overpowered by Israeli police. And now looking at our review of last week's news, in Syria, the Iranians are moving 20,000 Shia fighters from Iraq, Pakistan, and Afghanistan into the southern part of the country, from where they can threaten both Israel and Jordan. Iran has approved more than $500 million in funding for the country's missile program, and foreign operations of the Revolutionary Guards is moving in to fill the vacuum in Syria created by the retreat of ISIS, and is currently focusing on encircling Israel and Saudi Arabia. ISIS claimed it killed more than 60 Iraqi soldiers in a suicide bombing near the Iraq-Syria border, and a Jerusalem light rail security guard was stabbed by a female Palestinian. And one final note, my friends, I have to say, after doing the news every single week for more than 3 years now, this past month or so has been the quietest, calmest reporting I've ever experienced. We know there is a calm before the storm, but the past month or so has been unusually calm, and this week I've never seen anything like it. This has got to be the shortest newscast I've ever done. And that, my friends, is what the LameStream Media is not telling you. Abba willing, I'll see you here again next week. Until then, stay safe. Shalom.
Crowded rooms, I need more space than I consume. Enough is time alone with you, underneath a naked moon, sharing confidential moods and making chatter. Mockingbird nocturnal sings notations of eternal things, entering the quantum breeze, flying not for want of wings. He lights his gaze on you and me, simply because we matter.